So, guys, honestly, this does not go for just one gender. Obviously, men as well who are desperate are very unattractive and a huge turnoff for women. But it also goes this way: women that are desperate are a huge turnoff for men as well. It goes both ways. This is something. Not everything goes both ways all the time with genders. This is something that definitely does. Desperation is corny as for one. Huge turnoff. You got no sense of self, no positive momentum in life. And bro, people don't understand that positive momentum doesn't mean, oh, you have this positive momentum and you're a multimillionaire. It doesn't necessarily mean that. You can create your own positive momentum in life by putting in the fucking work. If you're out of shape, you're going to create some more positive momentum if you get going to the gym, you start to train, you start to exercise, you go to a fight club, you start to train. What do you think's going to happen? Do you think that's going to be negative? You're going to create some positive momentum. This is going to create attraction because you're a human being that is being productive. You're a human being that is doing things that is active. And you're going to get more creative. You're going to break out of comfort zones. You're going to do things. You're going to do good things. People who are desperate are far more in their heads, far more complacent, far more still, far more needy, far more wanting certain things when you're doing absolutely nothing yourself. You're doing nothing yourself. You have to be active. You can't be thinking too much about everything. You have to be putting in the action a lot more. A hell of a lot more. Our minds, guys, limit ourselves. We do it all the time. No matter how good you think you are, no matter how good I think I am, and no matter how hard I think I work, we can always do more. We can always be better. Our own minds limit us like we wouldn't believe. The best guys right now in the UFC could be better if they weren't limited. There's no question about it. Guys that play in the NHL, they could be better hockey players if they weren't more limited. You can always be better. They'll never be the best you could possibly be. You can strive for it, but you'll never ever get there because our own brains stop us and limit us. And to be honest, like even coaches could be better. I could be better. I could be sharper. There could be something I could do that could make me better. It's hard. You can strive for it, but you'll never get it. You'll never get there. But the whole thing is what's going to make you a more attractive person, whether you're an accountant, whether you're a scientist, whether you're a coach, whether you're an athlete, whether you're a carpenter, whether you're a welder or a fisherman, is being even better at what you do. There's some fishermen that's better than others. There's some fishermen that's been doing it for 20 years. They're experienced. They know where to go. They know where to put the traps. They know all the tricks. A beginner, he knows a few things. He probably watched his old man do it. He probably watched certain things, but he's not quite there yet because he didn't do the reps. And let me tell you something. A fisherman that makes $250,000 a year over a fisherman that makes $100K a year, the $250,000 a year guy, to women or to anybody, for women, for example, she's going to find him more attractive. I guarantee you that. He is daddy in her eyes. He is daddy. Other men is going to view him not like that, but out of respect. They respect him more. They respect that man more, other than looking over to the left and seeing a different guy who's just kind of beginning. Yeah, I respect that he's fishing and stuff, but that guy is like admirable. This guy, yeah, he puts in some work. He's doing good for himself, but there's not much to respect there. You respect it, but not like a lot, right? because he's still putting in work. He's still doing his job. He's still doing good. This guy's like elite. This guy's like, he's doing it. He's putting so much work. Which also means he's focused. He's doing what he's doing. And that's admirable. That is attractive in the eyes of women, and it's respectable in the eyes of men. So, what makes you a more confident person is literally action, putting in the work, self identity. Whereas complacency, stillness, overthinking all the time, not putting in action, not losing weight if you need to lose weight, like certain things like this, huge turnoff. And people who are desperate, man, desperate to find a girlfriend, desperate to find, some of these girls are desperate to find a boyfriend, somebody that they want. I've come across countless amounts of girls, bro, desperate. Desperate energy, and it's just like, you just have not done what you should have done. You did not do what you should have done. You didn't do the work. You did not do the work. And I just sense way too much, way too much. I've had girls before, bro, where they just way too needy, way too quick. I didn't even have a second to even start to like them at all. And it's like they're already liking me way too much. That shit comes off as desperate. That shit comes off like they have nothing else really going on besides trying to like me like that. So it's like, all right, I'm already deeply in love with my life. It's going to take me a lot to really like you like that. Like, and you know what? If you're deeply in love with your life, that's gonna be a turn on. It's gonna give me a challenge. It's gonna be, okay, this is a girl that got it going on. She's really good looking, and look at her. Look what she's doing. She's really putting in the effort. She's really putting in the work. She's not right clingy. She's not right up my ass right away. That's a turn on. You guys get what I'm saying? Because people that's just on your shit way too quick, way too fast, wanting way too much, way too quick, it just shows they have nothing else going on. They don't have anything fun going on. They don't have anything, they have no hobbies or passions they're really doing. They just expect some kind of connection or relationship without really, they're not really focused. And you don't gotta be like a flawless, perfect human being, but like, let me say, for example, a woman that has her career, she's focused on that, she does her career, she does her job. Let's say she stays in the gym. She's in the gym. Afterward, she stays fit. She stays in good alignment. She eats correctly. She does the right things. That means she's taking time for herself to put herself in that position, which is attractive, and she's not going to be up your ass all the time. She's not desperate. She's literally putting the work in. So that's attractive. And it's the exact same thing the other way around. If you're a man with a plan, you're working on your business, or you have your career at your job, you work a lot of hours, you might have a side hustle, you might have two side hustles, you might go to the gym yourself, you might be working hard towards things, and you can't give her all your time, and she can tell and she can sense this guy is super into what he's doing. He's super passionate about it. He works super hard at it. He's even successful at it. He is him. That turns me on. I want to be a part of that. But a guy who doesn't really have anything going on, even if you just have a job, bro, and you have not much else going on other than that, and you just make a lot of money, because, bro, I know guys like this, they have their job, they make a lot of money, but they're, like, not good at anything else. They're just not good at anything else. even if they do go to the gym, they don't look good. They're not in good shape. They're not ripped. They still have a lot of fat. So there's holes, there's weaknesses, there's deficiencies in your game. And if you're short, that really don't help you. It really don't help you none. You're going to have to make up for that in big ways and put in a shitload of work. And any guy who just thinks, oh, this is too much, I ain't doing all this, you already have the wrong mindset. You're already not inspired. You're already kind of doomed. And you just think life should be easier. You just think things should be easy and things should come to you like just a lot easier. And it's just not how it works. So that's the whole thing, man. Like, it takes a ton of work to be an attractive man or a woman. And the more work you put in, the more attractive you become as a man or a woman, the higher your standards are going to be. You don't have to put in any work at all, and you could get some girl, or if you're a girl, you could get some guy who also doesn't put in any work. That's fine. You can do that, but that's the level of a partner you're going to get. Is more so on your own level. And that's why for me it's been so hard to find a partner, for the simple fact that some people have known me since I was like a teenager until right now, and they know how much work I put in. They know what I kind of did with my life, and not even everything. Just they follow along, whatever, and they see. From a teenager till now, I grinded my entire 20s, bro. My entire 20s, I grinded. There wasn't a down year. There wasn't nothing. 24/7, professional athlete type grind. I did it. I will never look back at those years and be like, oh man, I should have done this, bro. That ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen in my 30s. It ain't gonna happen in my 40s. That shit ain't gonna happen. I'm never gonna look back in my life and be one of those people that's like, oh man, I should have done that and I didn't. I really should have done that. What could have happened? That shit ain't gonna happen to me. I'm doing it. I'm literally doing it. And I'm literally training MMA right now 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, every single day, 3-hour days in that gym. Fully involved in this sport. I'm telling you, boys, I ain't going to look back at my life and say, oh man, I should have done that, but I didn't. I'm doing it. I'm doing it all. Every bit of it, bro. I am doing it all, and I'm going to be super proud when I look back. And that's my goal. I'm a super self-aware person. I know who I am. I know what I'm doing. I know my talents. I know my gifts. I'm going to do it. I'm going to fucking do it. And I want to inspire you guys to the exact same stuff because, man, life could not be worse if you don't do it. If you don't do the stuff you should have done. I even had friends in the past, bro. It's like, man, like, you almost gotta like wake them up sometimes and tell them like, bro, like you're not doing enough. Like you're not as good as you think you are right now. Because some guys think, oh yeah, like I'm going to the gym, like I'm in pretty good shape, man. You don't look in that good of shape. You don't look in that good of shape. You just don't. So some people just lie to themselves constantly, man. Like literally lie to themselves constantly. They're not putting in that type of work. They're not putting in that type of discipline. They're sneaking fucking sweets all the time. They're sneaking snacks. And it's like, you can lie to yourself. You can't lie to me. You can lie to yourself. You cannot lie to me. You cannot lie to God. And they act like they're so disciplined and put in all this work. You don't look like it. You don't look like it. If you were putting in the work that you said you were, you would look different. You would literally look different. And anybody can do what anybody wants to do, but don't say you're doing something when you're actually not. That's dangerous. I'm not telling you this to be a dick. I'm telling you this because it's dangerous, because you will be the person that lives his or her whole life trying to pretend like you're putting in this work, but bro, you're just not. Like, you got to go to a different level to say the stuff you're saying right now. You have to go to a different level and actually put in that kind of work to say that you're doing what you're doing right now, because you're not. You just want to pretend like you are, and it's no worse than some delusional woman, but it's no better than that. No better than that. The thing about putting in the work, guys, is you're going to get the results. When you're actually putting in the work, you're going to get the results. I went from 210 pounds 7 weeks ago, 185 right now. 185 right now. 7 weeks ago. That's what, 25 pounds? Yeah. 25 pounds. When I was already, I was already in good shape. I was already, had a good physique. Now it's just insane. I'm lean as shit right now. So, yeah, we putting in that work for real. We sweating like you wouldn't believe. Grinding tooth and nail. And it's not just that. It's everything else outside of that. You can't just do one thing and call it a grind. You got to be grinding. You got to literally be grinding. Like, the grind is not in. The grind does not stop. I'm doing calls on the way to the gym. I'm doing calls on the way home. I'm doing work when I get home. I'm training MMA 5 days a week. Like, the grind just never stops. Never stops. So, yeah, the last part of this video has been about doing what you got to do. Waking up out of your spell, out of your sick spell, because there can be down times in life sometimes. I was never as flawless as I am today, because you have to work your way up to here. You can't go from being at rock bottom, depressed and down and sick and worried and anxious and all these fucking crazy illnesses to just where I'm at right now, or somebody else who's thriving right now. You got to work your way up to it. You got to break out of bad habits. You gotta work your way up to it, because if someone who is just not in good condition right now tries to come to where I'm at right now, they're gonna get fucking annihilated. It's gonna be like, what the hell is this? What animal is this? This guy is a fucking ferocious Wolverine type fucking character right now. I would eat them alive. You're gonna get eaten alive. If anyone was to come to our gym at Henzo Gracie's in Charlottetown, and you have no experience and you're not in great shape, you're going to get eaten alive. You got to work your way up to it. And, yeah. So, point is, desperation is not sexy. Desperation is weakness. It's so many holes in yourself and in your game, because you have to have a better game as a man or a woman. Both. There's women that's very unattractive, bro. There's lots of guys that's very unattractive. And it's because you're doing it to yourself. Your mindset is not where it needs to be. You got to be harder on yourself, more strict on yourself, more disciplined. And you got to work your way up. You got to be locked in all the time. You have to have the power of God on your side. And you have to know you have a purpose every single day of your life. And if you don't, and if you don't move like that, you'll never move mountains. I believed in myself since day one, because I could feel the power of God on my side. As corny as that may sound to some people, I'm not joking. I knew something was for me. I knew I could do something great. And I'm on the way to it. I'm conquering it. I'm putting the work every single day. I've already done some good things. I want to do greater things. I'm not even close to done. So, yeah, people who put in the work like this, bro, men or woman, and women, like, it's a little different for them. They don't got to grind to the level that we do, but they have to have a good head on their shoulders, and they can't be needy. They can't be desperate. Just seeking out this partner, and they think they're perfect as they are. Like, that ain't going to work. You have to discipline yourself to some degree, and you got to be a better partner yourself. And if you're not, well, that's going to show. And a guy you find attractive is not going to find you that attractive because you're really not disciplined, and you make bad decisions, and you drink all the time, and you do stupid shit all the time. So it's like, how's a guy going to want to take you seriously? He's going to take someone else seriously that is as good looking as you are, if not better, who has better habits, even better morals, better attitude, happier, everything else. Because that is what he deserves. Because he is that. He is him. She is her. You're not that. So if you want it, become it. And if you want less, stay less. That's the thing. If you guys don't want to be super disciplined and you just want to kind of live the lifestyle you're living, which is fine, by the way, get someone who's more of your caliber, who's not that disciplined, who just kind of does whatever, and that's who you are. That's what you're going to get. You are going to get what you are. And it's that simple. And I guess I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Put in the work, fellas. I'm telling you now, you will never regret putting in the work. You're only going to regret not putting in the work. If you want good things, if you want really good things, you have to put in really good work. Never forget that. Nothing easy is going to come. Just like this. You got to put in the time. God willing, God bless. We'll see y'all at the top.